Hi there. Today we're going to talk about Indian corn. Indian corn is a little bit different than the corn that we eat every day in that it has all kinds of fun colors in it. It has some purples in it and oranges and reds. We usually see corn now that's just yellow or white. So we have made that corn over years and years and years. But when our pilgrims first got here, they had some Indian corn. So let's take a look at some of that now. Our pilgrims had a really hard time through the first winter, and our Indian friends helped us plant this corn, which helped survive. We could grind it to make bread, and we could make all kinds of things, even use it in planting. We have used a brush to paint with. We've even used a sponge to paint with. And you know, last week we used a fork to paint with. We're going to use something even more different today. We're going to use a Q-tip. One little Q-tip to paint our Indian corn. Let me show you how. So as we saw, our corn, Indian corn, has different colors. We have some purples and reds and oranges in there, along with the yellow. So we're going to use some of those colors today. I'm going to give you a corn cob that has been started, and you're going to use the Q-tip to make the kernels of corn. Each one of those little tiny round pieces of corn is called a kernel. Look, you're going to dip it in the paint, and then you're going to touch and make rows on your corn cob. Watch. There we go. I'm just going to touch it and make dots. And that represents the kernels. Then I'm going to go to the next color without even cleaning my Q-tip. I'll just go to the next color and make a couple. It usually makes about 4. Then go to the next color. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to the next color. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to the next color. 1, 2. Oh, that row is finished. Now I'm going to start another row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now start another row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get the idea. And I'm going to make rows and rows of kernels on my corn cob that have these wonderful colors of the Indian corn that the pilgrims first ate and used for so many different things. See how I'm making rows and rows? You've eaten corn. You know it comes in rows. There we go. So we're going to do that, and then when it dries, your teacher will put a couple more husks. The outside part is called a husk. And she'll glue a couple of extra little husks around the surface of your corn cob, and you can take it home. There we go. It just has dots. Notice I didn't smear them together. Each one has rows or dots of kernels on the cob. I'll show you a finished one. Here's one that is all dry and finished. And teachers, after the paint dries, I've included some extra husks, and you can glue those on the top. So there'll be some husks on the back and then some husks on the front after the paint is dry. All right? I just put 3 on each one. You guys all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we will see you in a week.